Hey guys, welcome back to Snow Debate. It's Indigo here, and you already know the vibes. We're gonna tap into some tarot cards, and definitely first tap into some marijuana. So let's get into it. I've been gone for a while, guys, and I'm really sorry. I've been having to deal with some life changes, drastic life changes, but you know, nothing mama can handle. And yeah, I'm really happy. I was gonna, so I was going to, I was gonna sell this essentially, but I love it so much. It's a little container to keep all your buds in, and it's Rick and Morty. I really like Rick and Morty. All of the vibes of Rick and Morty, like the green. Look, he's got his little, his bong and shit. He's smoking. Where's guys? His joint. He's having shit up. It's cool. It's cute. I really like it, and it's gonna keep my weed safe and snug. So, you know, mama loves it. And of course, I got my tray, my grinder, my pop Marley lighter. Why does this have ash on it? Okay, so I forgot last night I was pretty lazy and I needed an ashtray, and I just clearly I'm not editing that out either. I'm literally keeping it. But yeah, I was like lazy last night and I needed I need an ashtray. I didn't feel like getting one, so I just ashed on my tray. I wonder, does it sound like rain? Yeah, guys, I feel like we have so much catching up to do. Like, it's been gone for so long. I'm trying to figure out where I put the joints, because I like to smoke a joint. I'm trying to look for it right now before I actually get up to go get it. Ooh. Yes, I got everything in this bag. So, long story short, guys, I'm moving. I was notified pretty late on when I had to move. Also, starting a business. I got all of the things I needed to start my business a month ago. And yeah, a lot of things just happened out of order, but it's made me realize a lot of things. You know, I am a mother now, and I am in I would consider my first, like, serious relationship, you know? And yeah, my life is much different than it was before. Like, if you watch my previous video of me talking about my just talking about some family stuff, I have a very unique story, and I would like to share it with you guys. I don't want it to be overbearing, but I also, you know, I have a lot of healing to do, and making videos and making art is essentially my way of healing. So I'm really, really happy that I'm finally in a place to talk about these things and not still carry some type of weight in my life. I'm acknowledging it so that I can move on from it. I'm publicly acknowledging it so I can move on from it, you know? Like, I feel like I'm a special kind of person. Like, you have to know my story to really understand and truly know me as a human being. So yeah, my last video was about that, and the eclipse really brought it to the surface, because I had already been planning to make a video, you know, telling you guys some stuff about myself and my life and things of that nature. And yeah, it just came to me during the eclipse that I need to get it off my chest. I needed to start this journey, this YouTube journey, because of the very much so human things I've been dealing with as far as moving is concerned. My focus has been deterred away from, you know, my passions, and I realized that I am an entrepreneur and I am starting a business, and these things are my job. And just because, you know, people don't see them the same way, it's not their responsibility to see them in the way that I view them. It's my responsibility to always view them as they are and keep putting in the work and the effort to obtain, you know, my success in my career. And also, you know, just doing the things that I want to do in my life, and not being discouraged by, you know, not seeing results right away. Like, building a fucking empire does not happen in 1 to 2 months, you know. It takes time, and I've already started a lot of what's taken the time, you know. So yeah, I'm really happy and excited. Using my Blazing Susan cones. I love these cones. They burn so slow. They burn so nice. It's really amazing. I really love it. So yeah, guys, this whole move thing has been so dramatic and so drastic. It's definitely dampened my mood, I guess I could say. I let it for like a period of time, which is why I stopped making YouTube videos, because I was too busy worrying about, you know, us finding a new place and packing and all these things. But like, you know, like I was telling you guys before, like, I've been homeless. Like, I've lived out of my car. I've lived at my job in moldy basements. Like, I've slept outside. Like, you know, like, and my relationship with my family has never been the best. Like, you know, it's never been the best. And, you know, my dad will probably watch my videos one day and be like, well, you know, you could have came back and blah, 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 blah. But like, literally living with my father meant that I needed to be heavily medicated to just deal with the type of person he was. Because he had a lot of unhealed traumas that he projected onto me, and I had to pretty much, now I'm building my own traumas as well as carrying yours, and I'm a teenager, you know. So yeah, the fact that I'm not in that space anymore, I had to realize that, like, my boyfriend's family is amazing. His sister is so lovely, and his mom is so sweet and lovely, and, you know, it's just really nice to be amongst people that I can feel a sense of, like, wow, like, I'm not alone, and if I need help, like, I can always ask you guys and stuff like that. So that's really nice, and it's different. And, you know, I started a GoFundMe because we literally have to move in like 2 or 3 days. We're moving. I started a GoFundMe, and then I was like, you know, I'm not a person to like ask for handouts or ask people just to give me money. Like, I feel like I have way too much to offer to just ask people to give me things. So I decided that I would up the ante on my tarot readings and finally start marketing my tarot tarot reading sessions because I really do love reading tarot. I have great intuition, and I was in the process of learning tarot. Now I feel really, really comfortable with the cards, and I realized how to mesh, science with my intuition to really get the point across. And, I'm done being fucking humble, I'm done being humble. I'm done not giving myself enough credit. I'm done with all those things. Like, I'm just ready to let the world see who I am, essentially. So yeah, I did start a GoFundMe, and I am gonna leave it because this all is a process. And yeah, I think the part of me feeling too proud is just the fact that, like, I know that I'm not, like, my situation isn't like the worst, it's not the worst. I've been in much worse situations, and sometimes in life, yeah. However, being on the GoFundMe page definitely made me realize the aspects of GoFundMe. Like, I'd rather have donations for helping, build my business and build my brand, because I am an entrepreneur and I am a mother. My daughter is 8 months old. And, we are doing great. We are doing really, really great. The universe is looking out for us and is providing for us, and I'm very, very thankful. So yeah, I'm indifferent about it, but I'm definitely going to leave the link in the description. If you guys want to donate, the story is attached to the GoFundMe. I'll leave a link below if you want to donate. Please and thank you is very much so appreciated. I'm also going to start linking my Cash App and my Venmo below, and I will be doing readings now. I'm going to make sure I stay consistent on uploading tarot reading videos, and just, building my platform and building my audience and building my revenue. Because, listen, the world is crazy, guys. Like, the world is crazy. There is a lot of racial crimes happening, and I have too much to live for to jeopardize my life. Like, it is the fact that I feel scared to go get a job somewhere and work somewhere. As a person who I drove for Lyft, I delivered food, I was a dog sitter, I've lived and house hopped and couch hopped and lived outside and slept in my car. For me to sit here and tell you guys that I literally feel unsafe, even just getting a 9 to 5 and going to work, that tells you where the world is right now. And I do have a really genuine fear of, like, this whole racism thing. Like, it's just so crazy. It's just so crazy. Like, now I understand a lot why I was a sheltered child. Like, it was definitely a full spectrum picture, but I'm definitely understanding now more than ever. But let's get into this weed, though. This strand is King Louis. I'm not sure if it's an indica or a hybrid, but let's get into it. Definitely get you some hemp wick. Hemp wick is amazing. I love hemp wick. It's the bestest way to get clear, clean smoke. Also got my nails done, guys. I am done like a week ago. I think I definitely need a feeling. So you can see they're kind of, well, you can't really see them on camera. They actually look really good on camera. But you can see that now. It needs some feeling, but I really like them. I typically don't get my nails done. I had it done for the aesthetic of the video. And to help with the sounds. I think it's so cool. I had somebody actually fund me to get my nails done, a subscriber of mine, and I thought that was really sweet. So thank you, subscriber. You know where you're from and you know who you are, so thank you. Like, as a woman, we know when we go through stuff, we like to shop, we like to indulge in our self-care and, you know, get our eyebrows done and get our hair done, get a little cute outfit or two. Ooh, I got these shorts and they're so cute. They're so cute. They got little mushrooms on them, and they're my first pair of shorts as a mom because, you know, my hips got wider and I definitely got more ass. I definitely got more ass, and I'm like, and my booty shorts now as a mom, it's different wearing booty shorts when you're a mom. It's like, I'm a mom and I have booty shorts on. So far, I wish I could just. That's the sound of the water flowing to me. So these are so I did I'm getting back into, so when I was younger, you know, I lived with my father and it wasn't the best living environment. Of course, we had nice houses. There was always food in the fridge. Blah, 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 blah. Honestly, when I talk about my life, sometimes I feel like I'm not gonna say that. Okay, we're gonna skip past that. But so I would spend a lot of time in the mirror. I would spend a lot of time in the mirror. I would spend a lot of time taking pictures and stuff. Like, this is when I was really getting into photography and just the aesthetic alone, like my aesthetic, you know, ascending my style and stuff like that. And I would spend a lot of time in the mirror making myself, you know, doing my hair, and my dad got me like a makeup kit one time for Christmas, and I used it, and I would like do practice little makeup stuff in the mirror. And the reason I don't really do makeup, I honestly feel very beautiful naturally, and I hate having a bunch of stuff on my face. Like today I put some like foundation on my face for this video, and I did my eyelashes and I like fixed my eyebrows. But yeah, when I was younger, it was like a whole thing. And I would like put together different outfits with my clothes and stuff, and I would just talk really nicely to myself in the mirror, and I would be like, oh, you're so beautiful, and tomorrow's gonna be great, and this is gonna happen, and like, you're gonna have a great time. And you know, sometimes your teacher is not that nice, so she might not be that nice tomorrow, but you know, you're not gonna let it get to you, and you're just gonna keep, you know, being yourself and blah blah blah. Like, I didn't have the word for it, but now I'm aware that I was essentially manifesting it's crazy to think about the fact that I've been manifesting my whole entire life. I love having mirrors because I love looking at myself and I love talking to myself. I just realized that I became very uncomfortable with doing that. Even just looking at myself in the mirror, like, and I remembered like what I used to do when I lived with my dad and what would make me feel better. And then of course, you know, getting into tarot now have made me realize, like, no, like spirituality, it's a whole study, like religions and, you know, spiritual beliefs and spiritual practices and stuff like that. Like, this is knowledge, and you have always had this knowledge inside of you. Like, even you, the more we get to know each other, the more you guys will really see me for who I am. And yeah, man, it's just crazy to think about all of that. But yeah, so I'm getting back into it. I'm getting more comfortable with staring at myself in the mirror again and talking to myself and saying my manifestations and just living as if my present reality is like I'm living in this present reality. But you know, it's almost crazy. You're just like, yes, I have $1 billion in my account, and today I'm gonna take $1 billion of those dollars and I'm gonna donate them to women at abuse shelters, and I'm going to go into the community and find someone and help them, you know, have a job at my work, at my store, and I'm gonna hire them. I'm gonna teach them business. I'm gonna, you know, help them spiritually and help them grow and to, you know, the person that they want to be. And yeah, just talking to yourself as if, you know, you're doing it, and that's it. That's all it takes. And the one thing I know for sure is that when I say things, my words are very powerful, which is why I think I'm very careful on what I say and how I say things. But yeah, you know, crazy times we're living in. Crazy times, but great times. So let's get into the tarot. Boob didn't pop out. This shirt is pretty, like, yeah, but I love it. I got it from Earthbound. It's the cutest shirt ever. It's got these flare sleeves, which I love, and it's crop, and has this collar that I really fucking love because it opens up into the V, which is really sexy. This is my cannabinoid. I don't know if I said it right, but I can't say it. I can, but it takes me a while to whatever, I'll say it next time. But the compounds of THC necklace, I also got this from Earthbound. This is a earring. I added the crystal piece. It's a citrine, and it's just like a cute little daily earring. And then I have my ring that I made. I copper wire wrapped it. I got it from the 50-cent thing from Pete's grocery store, and I'm really proud of it, and I'm gonna be making more, and I'm finally gonna stop saying what I'm gonna be doing, and I'm actually gonna do it. But every time I look at my work, I grow more and more appreciative of it. Like, I'm very, very critical of what I do. I'm a Virgo, so, you know, perfectionist. It's like, I know I'm great, but I can be better. Anyways, yeah, so, but I'm just learning that, like, no, I like what I do, and I'm gonna just show the world, and it's up for people to interpret. Like, you know, I guess I've just been holding everything very close to my heart, because, yeah, man, the past is no more, but the past, man, it's a journey. It's been a journey, guys. So I'm gonna grab my water because I'm thirsty as fuck, and then we're gonna do the reading. Alright, so my ring light died, and yeah, guys, it got sketchy for a second. I had to bring my ring light back to life, but we're back. So let's get into this reading. I'll pull the chair closer. Come closer to you guys. So we've already went over sage. I said my version of praying, and get into it. These cards are so big. Like, how do you even shuffle them? Is there a proper way to shuffle the oracle decks? They're always like bigger, right? Alright, I'm gonna get all the sounds for you guys. Remember to just breathe into your core and exhale. Open up your body, your mind, your soul to hearing the messages that will be given to you during this reading. Okay, I'm gonna pull a card. I'd like to receive the messages today for the collective. Give me clarity on what we should be focusing on as a collective. All the people that come see this, I feel like this is the card, because even it matches the vibe right now, but it's the 18th card, and it is Sun Source. We should be focusing on Source right now. So I realized that when I focus more on my spirituality, when I make sure that I'm meditating and I'm doing yoga consistently, keeping up with my routine every day, that it puts me so much more closer to my goals. It definitely helps on perspective too. I'm going to read from the book because I really like these oracle reading cards. 18 is the number, so we're at 18. Sun Source. In your natal chart, the sun symbolizes the core of your personality, your life force, ego, and consciousness. The sign and aspects of the sun describe how you express that basic vital energy. From our earthly perspective, the sun circles the zodiac once a year, but in truth, the sun is the center point around which the planets revolve. All other bodies in our solar system reflect its light. It is unimaginably huge. 1,000,000 Earths could fit within. Action. The sun's light shines through the teacher, actor, lover, leader, those who use their enthusiasm, worth, and charisma for a common good. It's time for you to take center stage. Let the sun's light flow through you and shine, illuminate and energize your surroundings, and use this to be of service. Notice what feeds your vitality and work with it. As you let the sun flow through you, your health will improve. You will draw support to your energy and enthusiasm. Step into your potential. If you are asking about a project, notice how the vitality flows through the design and clear the path. Let the situation be a channel for the sun's energy and feel it take on a life of its own challenge. Narcissism is the shadow of the sun's energy, the false belief that I am the center of the universe and you are not. Learn to earn attention and respect rather than demand or expect it. This sunlight moment is an opportunity to let your ego step out of the way, let the sun's light flow through you, and let spirit do the work. Shine wholeheartedly and share the warmth with friends, family, your community, and the world. Make it an offering. Live the truth. I am the center of the universe, and so are you. So yeah, I think this goes in tandem with what I was talking about earlier. Tapping into my inner source, my sun energy, all of us tapping into that sun and source energy of ourselves. Like, we as a people do have to realize that the world does not revolve around us. I can definitely say that I think very highly of myself, but I know the world doesn't revolve around me. I know that I'm playing a small part in this huge system in life, and I accept my job. I feel like my job is to read tarot to you guys and help you guys understand these energies and share my life with you and my experiences, and help you also learn from what I've been through and what I'm going through and how I'm choosing to deal with certain situations. My energy is very much so light. Like, I am the light. I am very funny. I'm very charismatic. I'm all these things. We are all these things. We are funny, charismatic, carefree beings that just like to enjoy life. And we can do those things. We can align with people who share our same viewpoints on life and things of that nature, and be drawn to each other to give this love and energy back into the main source and our communities and our friendships and our relationships and stuff. And I think now especially is the time to be tapping into that energy. Communities, like, if community has been the topic lately, finding your tribe, as they say, finding your people that you fit in with and things like that. So if you are a person who is just naturally carefree and fun, get out of your head and realize that nobody has to be that way. Nobody has to be that way. You don't have to be that way with people if you don't want to be. But if that is truly who you are, then I would suggest, just being yourself, because the more you are yourself, the more you are going to attract what is meant for you, and that is how you meet your tribe, meet your people, and, find the communities and stuff that you belong in. I like to pull a clarifying card to elaborate on the sun source energy. What does the collective need to get rid of in order to tap into this energy? What is something that has to go in order for this energy to be easily tapped into? Never. Okay. Right, the Empress. So I pull up the High Priestess and the Empress in reverse. And the second question was going to be, what do we need to the first question, was what do we need to let go of in order to tap into this energy. And the Empress reverse, like the Empress to me is someone who is very tapped into her, you know, sensuality and her sexuality, feminine energy. And I think it in reverse is symbolizing that we're lacking in that area. So I think we need to let go of maybe the stigma that is placed around being a feminine energy. Because even though the Empress, I feel like the Empress, you know, is very sexual and sensual, it doesn't take away from the fact that she also is the High Priestess. Because these cards are, for me, are one and the same. I really think that as women, if there are women watching this especially, understand that the Empress knows that the world does not revolve around her. She knows that, and she is willing and wanting to serve the collective and the community. Her energy is to give back and fulfill everyone else, and she knows that nothing that someone else does or doesn't do it doesn't take away from her herself as a High Priestess. It just is, it's a balance of the two. Like, it's a balance of the two. I feel like the Empress and the High Priestess, these energies need to become balanced. There is goddess energy in the High Priestess, even though, you know, she's got her, you see how the High Priestess dress, she's got her little button up, she's definitely got her hair wrap on, protecting her crown, but she's got her dress on, and it's definitely fingertip length. But look at that, she's got her high-rise stockings on, and, you know, the dress underneath it is definitely a little short, and she's got her little heels on, and she's just sitting pretty, you know, looking up her information, checking her facts, making sure she's right and everything's good. And the Empress in reverse, like, you have to own your feminine energy, you know, own your feminine energy. And this is for the collective. So men, you as well, you have a feminine energy that you have to own as well. You have to create the balance. When I look at these cards, they are the, you know, the opposite, the Empress, the Emperor, the High Priestess. I'm not sure who would be the male equivalent to the High Priestess, but you understand that these energies are one and the same. And it's a flow of the energies, it's not a separation. I find that my life in the cam world is interesting because I'm a person who's also, I love psychology, so I understand the psychology behind that world and that universe. And I want to take my tarot into that world to help heal the community, because, you know, in a world where people are using their appearance and, you know, their you know, attributes and, you know, parts and stuff to make money, it can be a competitive field purely based on, you know, you believing as though, you know, the world revolves around you and you can't share the stage. And, you know, if you help somebody out, then it takes away from yourself. And, you know, like, that's not the High Priestess, and we're all High Priestesses. Like, it's a collective thing now. And I'm understanding that because people give us the bad stigma on, you know, well, if you use your body for money, then that's bad, and blah, 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 blah. When people constantly say that to you and treat you in that way, they say demeaning things to you, it can unknowingly make you take on the same perspective. If you're just a person who is naturally, you know, a sexual being, a sexual sensual being, and people kind of can make you feel bad about it when they use demeaning words to label you as like a hoe or a slut or a bitch or blah 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 blah. Like, no, we're fucking empresses out here, we're high priestesses. Like, take that negative connotation away. I understand algorithms and things of that nature, but you can't sell a part of your personality as something that you truly understand and know that it's not. Like, yeah, you know? Taking back our feminine power, truly and honestly. And I actually wanted to look into this book. So with the high priestesses, be still. Sometimes the greatest power comes in knowing that you do not know anything. You've come up against the truth that more self-knowledge is needed, and it's time to reflect in order to grow. Explore your subconscious through meditation, through tarot itself, through study. It's not time to make a big decision right now. So the high priestesses also for me is connecting back to the sun energy, connecting back to source, our inner sources. Like, we know we don't know everything, but we want to learn. We want to understand. We want to discover ourselves deeply for what we are and how we truly feel, and not for what the world portrays us to be. Connecting back to source, becoming knowledgeable. You know, the spiritual realm is, it's all a study. Like, you have to, you know, study the craft to understand the craft, and I think we all are interested, and we all should be interested. I'm actually gonna link my Discord group in the description below, because I would love to connect with, you know, people who are also on this spiritual journey of being tarot readers. This tarot reading is about specifically talking about, you know, community and sharing your light, sharing your energy, your light with your community to help your community grow and be better, and connecting yourself through that. You're connecting yourself back to source, back to your inner source, and back to source in general. I think it's pretty beautiful, and that's why I'm on here, is to connect with you guys and build the platform and get to know you guys and help heal. And women especially, like women, I feel like now I feel more called than I've ever felt in my life to really gather like-minded women into one space and, man, and really get to it, you know? Can I get a closing out card for this tarot reading? I feel like these two cards turned out. The devil came out in reverse. When I think about the devil in reverse, in my head I think about letting go of the chains, stepping out of the fire. When I look at this card, I don't know. I'm reading how I feel it's interpreted, but when I look at this card, that's how I feel. Is that? And then the Ace of Pentacles just came out with it, or turned over with it. I don't think these are the cards I should be reading. Alright, if it's meant to come back out, it'll come back out. But I think that there's a lot of healing going on. I think a lot of things that were bad for everybody that is watching this video and has stayed this long are subsiding, and it's really becoming, you're getting to the pinnacles. Like, you're getting to the pinnacles. The bad relationships and things that you ended, you choosing that you wanted to be the light, you choosing that you wanted family and that you wanted community, that you wanted to share your things, and that, you know, maybe you do want kids, and maybe you do want to be different than the norm. Maybe you want to dress as the opposite sex, but you're comfortable about it. It's part of your Empress energy. Not in reverse though. You're accepting who you are, and you're sharing, and you're helping your community. You're giving back to your community. You're helping people understand and see, by example, healing and how to connect back to source. We're all looking for knowledge. We all want to know. We all want to know more. And we all have knowledge. We're all here to share the knowledge. So definitely don't be shy. Leave your comments in the comment section below. And yeah, let me know how you feel. Let me know how you feel right now. Let me know how you feel. I'm gonna light my joint right now. I'm gonna give you guys some sounds. And I'm gonna talk really low. And I'm gonna let you take the time to leave in the comment section below how you feel about this reading. Are you looking for a tribe? Are you looking for a community of like-hearted people who understand the importance of mental health and how to deal with traumas and triggers, and how to assist and want to assist and want to help you grow? How do you feel? Do you resonate with any of this energy? Are you interested in being in this community? Are you gonna join the Discord? Let us know in the comment section below. I'm gonna give you guys time while I give you some sounds and some weed smoking. Getting out of any situationships? Are you coming into aligning with your power and your purpose? Are you stepping into your Empress energy? Are you looking for the path and the way to connect back to the source inside of you and the source that we all share? Just get energy clearing. Alright, now let's pull finalizing card. 2 of Wands in reverse. 2 of Wands in reverse. So Wands are fire. It's fire energy. So maybe, so the 2 of Wands came out in reverse. I feel like, so I feel like this is really all about understanding that you can do it too. If you have a venture that you want to pursue, understand that you can do it too. You might be nervous and it might be nerve-wracking, and you might be letting people and their perceptions and how they feel you should move and, you know, their judgment affect what you want to do. But understand that you can be exactly who you want to be. That's the point of the internet, is to be exactly who you are, to connect you with people that are similar to you and share the same desire. So if you've been on your phone a lot, like focusing on other people and their lives and drama and stuff that really doesn't serve you, I think you need to start taking your spiritual practices and your endeavors more seriously, and like use your phone to obtain the knowledge that's gonna better your mental health and help advance your mind from a place of maybe pain, or a place of feeling like you can't do it. Watch stuff that inspires you to also take action. Pretty Boy XOXO, I think her name is, on YouTube. She has a YouTube channel, and she does like these like video diaries, and that's actually what inspired me to do my video diaries, and watching her has inspired me to get up and do it too. Get out of my own way. Stop caring about how people are gonna perceive me and just pop my shit. Period. But yeah, I think it's a lot of that. So yeah, not focusing on the 4 cups. You got somebody here, maybe me, for example. Somebody here that's like, oh, join my Discord group, and I want to start a community and blah blah blah. But you're like, oh well, based on the last time I like gave somebody a chance, and it didn't really work out, and I'm still kind of focused on how this stuff didn't work out, and I can't even like see that what I actually want is here and trying to be handed to me, because I'm too focused on the past, how the past affected me, and I can't even notice that somebody's reaching out, like they're trying to pour their cup into me to help me get up. 5 of Swords in reverse. You're learning to let down your shield. You're learning that I don't have to carry these swords anymore. Like, nobody's trying to fight me. Like, it's not what it was in the past. It's something new. It's something different. It might even be what I'm aligned with. Like, oh shit, like, let me check myself. Like, I'm sorry I came off that way, or I'm sorry I'm also healing, opening up, sharing and dropping these swords, and which will bring you into the sun. Back to source. That inner child. That's you. That's you. That's source. And you've come back around. So I'll be excited to see you guys in my Discord group. I'll leave it on in the description below. Thank you for staying tuned. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. My phone is on 5%, so I want to end this video out before it dies. I'll get some smoke sounds. I didn't really smoke that much, but yeah, we'll do it. Just just remember, guys, to stay stuffed and baked.